Never think that what you see in this video is exactly how a house is built. As we often say, buildings don't just fall out of thin air or just sprout from the ground. They are properly planned and built. In this video, we're going to walk through the real step-by-step process of building a house from scratch in Nigeria. Step 1. The budget reality check. Before you even think about buying land or drawing house plans, there's something you must face first: your budget. Because your budget will decide where you build, how big the house will be, the materials you use, and even the type of finishing you can afford. And here's a golden rule of Nigerian construction: always add 15 to 25% extra to your budget. Why? Because construction prices in Nigeria can change, sometimes faster than fuel prices. Step 2. Turning a dream into a blueprint. Once your land is secured, the next step is bringing your vision to life. This is where an architect comes in. An architect doesn't just draw a house. They translate your ideas into a structure that can actually stand, function, and last for decades. At this stage, you'll get floor plans, structural drawings, and 3D visualizations. But here's a mistake many people make. They copy house designs from the internet. The problem? Nigeria's soil conditions, climate, and building regulations are different. What works somewhere else may not work here. Step 3. Where construction finally begins. Before construction begins, there's something very important you must obtain: building approval. Your building plans must be submitted to the State Development Authority. Skipping this step might seem faster, but it can lead to a nightmare scenario: demolition. And trust me, that's not the kind of surprise anyone wants after spending millions. Once approval is secured, the real work begins. The first stage is site preparation. This includes clearing the land, setting out the building, excavation, and casting the foundation. Now here's something interesting. The type of foundation your house needs depends entirely on the soil condition of the land. Sandy soil behaves very differently from swampy soil, which is why professionals often recommend conducting a soil test before building. It may seem like an extra cost, but it can save you a lot of money in the long run. Step 4. The structure. At this stage, the house finally begins to rise. Block laying, columns, beams, lintels, and the roofing framework are completed, forming the main structure of the building. Step 5. Roofing, electricals, plumbing, and finishing. The next stage is the roofing, which protects the house from weather damage. The type of roofing material you choose should depend on your climate, budget, and durability needs. Before plastering the walls, electrical wiring and plumbing systems should be installed. It's important to apply proper planning here to avoid costly repairs later. And now the finishing. This is where the house begins to feel like a home. Projects like tiling, painting, ceilings, doors, windows, and fixtures are being installed at this stage. Finishing often takes a significant portion of the budget, so careful planning is important. Before moving in, a final inspection is carried out to check the water flow, electrical systems, drainage, and door and window alignment. Once everything is confirmed to be working properly, the house is ready to be occupied. And now for the final tip. Never do these steps on your own. Get a professional.